We were there for the very first session of wrestling at the Paris Olympics. Here's a behind-the-scenes look.
Tyler, what are the vibes right now?
The vibes are crazy. I wasn't expecting this many people to, I don't know, you're in the States are not used to huge crowds of wrestling for international wrestling.
Yeah.
This looks nuts. And there's people on the loudspeakers, they're all like, for wrestling. It makes me assume that all these people are here for wrestling, which would pump me up.
Hello and welcome to wrestling!
Bonjour, let's go! Allez les bleus! Wow, plein de monde. Ça va être cool today. Merci de préparer les billets sur le téléphone pour Wrestling Day.
This is fire. Filming you, filming me.
How are you feeling?
Dude, Dude, I got goosebumps. This is crazy. I can't believe we're here. Dude, stoked to see Amita Lore, stoked to see Adam Kuhn. This is a dream, dude. This is nuts. French people saying wrestling. You don't see that much. This is crazy.
The Olympics are notoriously protective of their rights, so we did have to cut the cameras as soon as we got through security, but I am going to try my best to recap this session. Adam Kuhn and Amit Allure were both the first matches on their mats, which was awesome for American wrestling fans trying to kickstart their Olympics. Less awesome were their draws, though. They both had returning world champions first round. Kuhn took on Mirzazadeh of Iran, and he wrestled him to a really close 3-1 match, but ultimately he wasn't able to get a turn on parterre when he needed to. Adam was unfortunately eliminated from repechage later when Mirzazadeh lost to Mihan Lopez, Greco-Roman GOAT and 4-time Olympic gold medalist. Amit Allure proved herself to be gold medal material again when she controlled her opponent Çavuşoğlu Tosun of Turkey, who was the returning world champion at 68 kilos. Amit beat her 10-2 and dominated the whole match with her underhook and 2-on-1. Then it was the same story all over again in her second round match. Probably the most exciting match of this session was when Ozaki of Japan lost to Zumana Zarova of Kyrgyzstan. Ozaki was viewed by many as Amit's biggest threat. She beat Kayla Miracle in the finals of 2022 Worlds, and then she beat Macy Kilty in the finals of 2023 Worlds, and she teched them both. So when Zumana Zarova of Kyrgyzstan took her down with last-second heroics, the arena went crazy. It was awesome. I have no idea what the actual capacity of the venue is, but it felt to me like there were around 8,000 people in the crowd, and the energy was freaking awesome. France has a multiple-time world medalist named Kumba Larocque that competes at this weight, and when she took the mat, the place erupted. People were stomping on the metal bleacher floor, and it was just so cool. We were able to get interviews with Adam and Amit too. It's against Olympic rules for us to show them to you, but I can read you what they said. Starting with Adam, who said, "The keys were stopping that gut wrench, and he tricked me good on that one. He was just providing good pressure into the mat, and I wasn't able to ever get a good, sturdy lock, so I couldn't really get to any of my turns. He was just really good at fighting off the lock, better than I was today." When we got to Amit, she said, "I've never been an athlete with a lot of confidence, so it's been quite a journey for me to truly believe in myself. But I've had such an amazing support system develop over the past 2 years, and everybody's been telling me how much they believe in me. So I think it's time for me to believe in myself. Growing up, I've had quite a few coaches who have been very tough on me. Not a lot of positivity in the wrestling room. I've always believed that I was not good at wrestling. Over the years, even after my accomplishments, I was always very negative with myself. So it's taken a lot of healing and a lot of support for me to start to believe in myself and my abilities, to think of myself as a good wrestler." I think if Amit is just now starting to think of herself as a good wrestler, then good luck to the rest of the world.
Your first Olympic session, how was it?
Movie. Just a movie. It was so cool to see just like the energy of everyone in there. The France crowd was crazy for Larocque, and couldn't believe freaking Ozaki got upset. I mean, it was a shame to see Kuhn lose. That really stunk. He's not going to be able to come back because legend Mihan Lopez, who we also got to see, came in and just showed us why he's a legend. So, movie.
What about Amit?
Amit Allure, dude. Doing what she does, you know, making it look easy. To be honest, that's why we had to re-record this, because Amit just did what she did, as per usual. So I wasn't really even, Amit wasn't even on my mind, but you're right, Amit too did amazing. So, I feel proud to be an American.
You think she's going to win it?
Oh, yeah. I think she's got it in the bag. That's why I'm not even thinking about it. I just already envision her with a gold medal around her neck. Go USA.
Boom.
Boom.
I'm waiting for Christian. He left his note card inside.
We're waiting for Andy to bring us down keys because some of us left without our keys and we can't get in without those.
All of us.
I don't have any keys.
I gave you some yesterday.
I gave them back to you.
What'd you do with them?
I gave them to you.
How am I supposed to know if that's true?
We're making a video about how we're gonna go make a video.
Yes.
Meta.
Like Facebook Meta?
You don't always have to have like a, you know, a thing on the after my thing.
That's crazy because that's how I feel about you.
No more things.
Well, you also don't have to have a thing after my thing on your thing.
This is all essential for this, for the vlog.
There he goes. Christian, what was the atmosphere like on the press side of things?
It was...
Mr. Oh, I have a credential. I have a credential.
I'm not bragging. That could be you. It could never be him. You're not supposed to like cheer or do anything on press row. They don't say that, but it's like the rule. But I do scream, but I cover my mouth and I hope no one really sees that I'd be screaming. But it's okay. I don't think.
What are you screaming for?
You already know. The red, white, and blue. And also Mijan Lopez. Kind of wanted it, but you didn't have to scream for him.
You can't root for him in his second round match.
In America.
That's literally against the red, white, and blue.
In America, in America, you can root for whoever you want. And I would root for him. Listen, I don't have to explain myself. I wanted Mijan Lopez.
You were rooting for Mijan Lopez against Iran.
I would have rooted for Kuhn against Mijan Lopez, but not for Iran. I kind of wanted France to win just because I didn't coming in there, and then the crowd was so hyped for LaRoque. I was like...
Also, her name is just so fun to say. Kumba. Kumba LaRoque.
It was like...
Kumba LaRoque. It like flows very well.
Craziest match was, well, there's two craziest matches actually now that I think about it. India versus North Korea. We had a little Baylor Fernandez sighting.
Oh my God,
this
yeah.
North Korean wrestler kept doing like the
you come on the,
right
on the elbow here.
Yeah.
It like pops your shoulder out and it kind of messes up
your
your elbow
wrestling
too.
move. Not a wrestling move. Even
I mean,
it's not.
You shouldn't do it.
Let it.
She was losing what 8-2 and then came back.
I think she came back. Yeah. And I'm not going to take anything away from her because India could have fought a little bit harder on those guts. She got turned like a top.
Yeah, brutal. But then she got taken down on like a 12-second restart.
Yes.
Crazy.
So that was wild. And then, but the crazy, Ozaki getting upset. Once it got to 6-6 and Ozaki retook the lead, was there any doubt in your mind she was going to win? Like, because me, I was like, all right, it's over. She's going to win for sure, right?
Yeah, 100%. I was like, oh, okay, that was her chance. Like, she blew her chance. Kyrgyzstan, I can't remember her name. The Kyrgyzstan girl who beat Ozaki. She got up 6-0.
Yeah.
But then Ozaki came back and tied it 6-6 and had the lead on criteria.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, okay, she had her chance. She had her fun and games. Now Ozaki's going to come back and win it. But then no. Was it a late takedown that won it for her?
Super late, even later than North Korea's takedown.
Yeah. Do you want to film me right here?
Yeah, might as well. It's kind of a nice view right here.
Looks terrible.
Terrible.
We're just going to set the camera up. We're going to do a little preview of tomorrow's brackets. We got...
While you're setting up, is there more things we want to talk about? I mean, we didn't even talk about Amit just like beasting out. And I honestly think her semifinal match tonight is going to be easier than the first two.
Yeah.
She's going to beat North Korea.
She's got to be careful because she goes to her underhook a lot. Amit does, so she's got to be careful. That North Korean girl's been doing that elbow pinch, hurting people. She did it in her first match too. And the girl that we were most worried about for Amit lost. So put a lock on Amit's gold medal.
Oh, this is perfect.
I'm putting a lock on it.
I'm not a guy, like some people are like, you know, believe in the boogeyman and stuff and jinxes. This doesn't offend me. I support your right.
You support my lock?
I support the lock.
Would you second it? Would you also look into the camera lens and say she's a lock?
She's a lock. You know, we had to be strategic with the tickets. I bought my wife, she's here. I was like, you're gonna be there when Amita Laura wins gold medal. So I thought this would probably happen. Hasn't happened yet. She's gonna win 2 more matches. I don't get too crazy, but
she's going to.
She's gonna win. I really feel confident. Ready to do this video? No? Can we do it anyways? All right, let's go back.